Focus, focus. There we go. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Hello, G-Man. Hello, Metronomian. God tier episode. Ooh, that's what I love to hear. Because this is the training arc, right? This is the training episode between Denji, Power, and Kishibe. We're getting a lot of juicy stuff this episode, I'm assuming, right? We got the Kishibe fight. We got the assuming the future devil, right? Assuming the future devil reveal is at the end of the episode. So yeah, with the future devil reveal in the end of the episode, then next episode should be where we start. I'm not gonna spoil stuff, but next episode is where we retaliate, and then final episode. Hopefully, the final episode ends where I wanted it to end. But given that the pacing of the anime has been pretty slow, and I love the slow pacing, by the way, right? I love the slow pacing of the anime. I think the slow pacing actually benefited the slow and the slice of life moments of Chainsaw Man really well. So I really don't know where they're gonna end the season, but I am hoping to God that it's gonna end in the chapter that I wish it would end. Let's see. Boom. The episode ready. One of the best episodes so far, says Lumi. Very interesting. I'm not gonna doubt it. What's my favorite episode so far for this season? I don't know. I mean, episode 8 was really great. Shit, there's a lot of really good episodes. I can't really tell right now. Hang on, wait a minute. Let me change that. Because I wasn't seeing your guys. I wasn't seeing chat, unfortunately. All right, there we go. Okay. 2 more minutes. I mean, I was about to start, but if you guys want like a couple of more minutes to, sure. That's fine. I mean, we just started the stream anyways, so that's fine. They're all god tier, but there are a few that are goddamn good. I agree. There's a lot of really good moments. Like, individually speaking, there's a lot of scenes that I felt like just stand out, right? For that specific episode. Like episode 4? Yeah, episode 4, when with the Aki, slice of life moment where he was just like doing his morning routine and whatever. That was like so good. So good. Ashton says, "Hey, I'm new to your channel, but this episode was amazing for real." Well, I'm glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you talked on the live chat. Really appreciate it. Not gonna lie, yeah. I'm pretty sure this episode is gonna be great. Man, you guys are really hyping this episode. I mean, I'm expecting great stuff with the Kishibe stuff. The stuff that I'm really looking forward to, again, the Kishibe, Power, and Denji stuff, I'm sure will be great. And I cannot wait to see like the animation for that. But what I'm really looking forward to is the Aki stuff, right? The Aki in the hospital scene, and then presumably Aki at the end of the episode, where, judging from some of y'all's like chats here, meeting with the future devil. Good evening, says Hossam. Good evening to you too. All right. Let's see. just gonna pull this right here. Man, just with this episode, there's gonna be only like what 3 episodes left on Chainsaw Man, and then that's it. Damn, time does fly. Time does fly. Off topic, but I did see like the rumored leak that Studio Mappa is gonna do One Punch Man season 3, and I'm like, boy, oh boy, give them a rest, please. Jesus Christ. It's only a rumor, but man. It is kind of poetic that it comes full circle, because One Punch Man season 1 was animated by Studio Madhouse, and then after that was when Studio Mappa was born, because a lot of people from Studio Madhouse was like sick and tired of all of the shit that the studio kept like turning in, so they developed Studio Mappa instead, and now it goes back to Studio Mappa animating One Punch Man season 3. It's I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. No chapter today? Yeah. We've gone back to the bi-weekly release for the manga chapters. I haven't read I haven't read last week's chapter. I'm waiting for next week so I can read the previous chapter and the next chapter coming soon. I haven't been spoiled yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So assuming it's gonna be, well, I can't say it. I mean, in an anime stream, I just forgot. I can't really talk about the manga. Anyways, hope you guys have your episodes ready by now. I'm gonna turn off the music. As usual, there's gonna be a countdown. It's gonna be 5 seconds. And once it hits 0, you press play, I press play. We should all be in sync. All right. Hang on, just to make sure I'm actually recording, because last time I wasn't really recording. Yep. All right. Hope everybody's ready. And I'll start the countdown right about now. Hospital, smokes, apples. Get Denji's legs. Yeah, sure. Just makes. Oh wow! Look at this shot. Oh, couple of episodes so far, and the reflective shots in the show has been like really stellar. Like, I love the way they're doing it. I wonder what book Denji was reading there. Oh, I love this banter. Grabs the apple. Powie. There's no music. I love it. Just silence and the sound of like the air conditioning in the back. Love and compassion. Tick, 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 tick. Time is running short. Ambulance. Death is coming. Beautiful editing. Slowly fades away. Oh wow. Apple. Center frame. Knowledge, right? Red apple usually contributing to the belief that first in a man, whatever. Love that editing. Oh, this scratch in the back of the music. Yeah. Oh, these camera shots. So what are you thinking, Denji? Yeah. Denji slowly thinking if all of these new people that he just met are actually, close or not, because he's not crying. Like, I'm not crying, so does that mean I don't really care for them? It's kind of like the mindset that Denji is right now. And that as well. Hmm. Immediately switches it up. Great segue, too. Them leaving and then those two coming in. Reflections in the mirror again. Oh, wow. I know some people, including myself, felt that the previous episode kind of dipped down a bit in terms of like quality. Like not much, but like compared to everything else was slightly below the average Chainsaw Man episode. But this episode so far, like what, the first 6 minutes? Mm, beautiful stuff. Like consistently well produced. Yeah, I'm not showing the episode because I'm not on Twitch, guys. If I show the episode on YouTube, then the channel's gone. That's just instant copyright strike. Not an idiot. Crows. Oh, look at this. Woo. Oh, these angles. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Oh, great introduction. Even though we've already been introduced to him like many times before. The side that wins. He got perfect scores. Yeah. Oh, there's music in the back. We got a long way to go. Low angle shot. He is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta be careful. It's deceased. I love the wording for that. Deceased. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yep, team up. Oh, love that. Oh, synced up with the music as well. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. The character acting just on point as usual. There's a lot of really good shots in this episode. Sacrifices. Yeah. Oh, that look on his eyes. His resolve has never been this high before. He's not even looking at them. I love how we're still focusing a lot on this apple. Like the fruit itself has so many different meanings behind it. From like knowledge, sin, to the fact that that was given by Denji. And it's the only saturated thing in this entire shot, this entire room, right? Because everything else is gray. I love that. Love how they revealed that. Gives anime only like, who is this girl, right? Oh, poor Denji. Oh my god. I don't remember this in the manga, but that is so fucking funny. That is so funny. I love it. Like Denji finally lost it. And Power trying to heal him also shows like, both of them have really grown as characters and really, depend on one another. Hmm. Yeah. You're stuck. Can't really go anywhere. Not really free, are you, Denji? This isn't the freedom that you desire. Nor is it the life that you were hoping for in the start. Of course, Power has like 1000 IQ. That animation of Denji just walking and was really great. Kind of ironic that Denji was trying to say that he was hoping that he was a smart character from a manga, but there we go. Of course, you put on glasses so you instantly gain intelligence. Of course, obviously. Reflections again. Oh, that was so beautifully animated there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was so good. Beautiful. Also, the reason why Kishibe notices that Denji was behind him was simply because Denji's shadow was was casting. But hey, you make some progress. Whoosh. Yep. Don't trust Makima, basically. Like Kishibe is literally saying, "Don't trust a hunter." Love the red lighting here. Very ominous. Danger. As if going to the depths of hell. The episode's about to end too. Oh, beautiful. The red and the blues. Classic lighting technique right here. There's a reason why red and blue are usually paired up because it just makes for some really good looking shots. Wow. Yeah, cinematography wise, this is probably one of the best episodes of Chainsaw Man. Lighting wise as well. Nah, the letter. A lot of them as well. The apple again. Ouch. I'm noticing like some film grain in the episode. Like I wasn't really seeing it before, but now I am. Yeah, there's a lot of film grain in this episode. Very interesting. Now there isn't. Now there is again. Interesting choices there. Oh, whoa. The sound design? Yes. No. That shot of Denji with the dogs was dirty. I love the stylistic choice of this AD. Zombie Devil, Infinity Devil, chasing Pochisa. Man, tracking this animation with the live action footage must have been a pain in the ass for the animators. Holy shit. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Wow. Wow. Actually, yeah, one of my favorite episodes of Chainsaw Man, hands down. Mm, like wow. Wasn't expecting it, but damn. Um okay. Wow. Yeah. Great episode. Definitely one of my favorite episodes of Chainsaw Man so far. In terms of like both production, cinematography, and just like tone and just overall direction of the episode. Like it has been pretty solid from beginning to end. Um it ended in a place that I wasn't really it ended like maybe like 2 minutes earlier than I thought when it was gonna end, but otherwise great execution of that scene regardless, like just beautiful stuff. Mm, just like beautiful stuff. Um, can we blame them for the dip in the quality though? If that's what a dip in quality in Chainsaw Man is gonna be, I'm more than happy for it. It was still a fantastic episode. Yeah. Talking about like the previous episode was great. Like it's personally it's not as great as the other episodes, but like it's still a great fucking episode. Like it's just that for Chainsaw Man standard, since the standard and the bar of quality is just like way too high for this show. So when something ended up being like good, it's like no, it needs to be great. You know what I mean? So I mean I've seen like a couple of like discourse or like the previous episode and whatnot, but I mean I can understand it, but then again I'm like still a still a great episode regardless. But this episode was like really, really good. Like really good. Man. Like just great. Today was a calm episode and I loved the whole sequence of the walk to the future devil. Yeah. This whole sequence was mwah. Like just from like the start, like from the beginning, right? With the red lights and everything going down into the depths, right? Seemingly going to like to hell basically, right? Trying to make a deal with a new devil. Ooh, and these angles going down here. Love the environmental like art in this whole episode, especially here. Like you can see like how dirty it is, like how detailed it is. Sometimes in anime they don't even bother with the background art. Like just whatever, right? But here you you can feel like how dirty it is, like the lighting and everything just bounces off everywhere. Like so good. Bit of smoke effects, the red light complementing with the warm light complementing with the cool light as well, right? The red and the blue or turquoise, almost green in a way. Complementary colors. Like just done really, really, really well. Oh, so good. So fucking good. These angles and these like decisions to put where the camera is. It's kind of like we're the devil itself, right? In this shot, right? Looking at like outside, like, ooh, devil hunters are coming. Are they gonna pick me? Are they gonna pick me? That's basically what this shot kind of feels like, right? Because we are in the position of the devils, right? Just looking out, like, are they gonna pick me, or are they gonna pick? Ah, it's so good, so good. And of course the letters from Himeno just. Woo. It sucks because Aki never truly realized how much Himeno, cares for him until this moment where he is reading like Himeno's like letters and what she wrote, right? Especially the final one where she was talking about like getting Aki to quit and whatever. And it becomes even more tragic considering that Aki read this, right? He realizes that his best friend, right, Himeno, his almost a mentor, right? He realizes that she wanted him out, and at this very moment, he has never been as deep as he was before. Like the moment Aki realizes that Himeno wants him to quit is the moment where Aki is deciding to not, to double down on his whole agenda, his whole objective to defeat the Gun Devil. And you can even see during this walk animation right here, right? When after that flashback, right? Kurose and Tendo are like just walking normally, but if you look at like how Aki is walking, like he's swinging way harder than usual, right? Like especially his arms. Like here. Well, yeah, shit, of course. Like he's thinking about it, right? He's like, well, fuck, Himeno's telling me to quit. Everybody's dying, and here I am just going against all of their wishes to essentially, try to avenge them, right? There's a lot going on in Aki's mind, right? Is this the right thing? Should I actually do it? I mean, I'm already here. Like the devil that I'm about to make a contract with is like right in front of me. Now or never. And he chose to do it, right? He comes in. There are 2 people in public safety that have contracts with it. I wonder who the other one is. Can't get over the lighting in the scene. It's just so good. And this moment with like the music and the sound design as well. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Again, like you can even see like the reflection in its eyes, right? You can see Aki right there. The little details, man. It's the little details that makes me smile. I'll talk about the ending by the end because I'm jumping way over the place here. Hospital scene was really good. Thankfully, it's not a Evangelion reference because otherwise, can't wait for somebody to edit that. Can't wait for the edit. Can't wait for the Evangelion edit for this scene. Joy, what? Joy Terminal 2? Not sure what Denji's reading there. It would have been like sweet if you know, if the staff put like a Fujimoto reference in here, like maybe Fire Punch or whatever. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Lumi says something that I also want. I want to watch Chainsaw Man in a movie size format. I mean, look, I personally, I want Chainsaw Man to remain like episodic. Personally speaking, I want Chainsaw Man to be, you know, episodic from beginning to end. Like I don't want like I don't want a specific arc to turn into a movie or whatever. But that's just me. But if somebody made like a compilation film or whatever of Chainsaw Man, maybe with like updated animation or whatever, I would 100% watch it. Just the thought of it is just, man. Cyber Joker says, I'm late again. I heard you talk about chapters for this season. Looks like 39 won't be in season 1. Was that like confirmed or was it like leaked or somebody, you know, told that this information is correct or not? I don't know. I mean, it was kind of 50-50, right? Right? If they're gonna end it with that chapter, or are they gonna end it with, you know, the chapter before it? Would have personally loved if chapter 39 was the end of season 1. Personally speaking, because it kind of, well, it also works well if it's like the start of season 2. Then we're not gonna talk much about it. How is the watch? The watch is great, Alex. Like this, like in the beginning of the episode, like again, like there's so many really good moments. Like this part where Denji and Power were like bickering and like trying to get the apple. Just love the way it was animated and how like frantic both of them are, right? Great camera angles. Yeah, I'll leave you an apple. Notice the objects in the scene where Denji was saying, like, I'll leave you an apple. Right? Notice how there are two prominent objects here. There's the apple, and then the smokes, right? The cigarettes. Both are gifts from people who are close to Aki. the cigarette and the smoke from Himeno, and now the apple from Denji. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. How many years does he has left? 2 years. Man. Can't believe the show spoiled it. Jesus, come on, man. Curse Devil. Why would you spoil anime only that Aki only has 2 years? Come on, man. Really love this scene as well, the way it is edited. Like the quick cuts of Aki trying to light up the cigarette, the lighter, right? Spark, spark, spark. So finally fades into what? Fades into Himeno. Yeah. Love the way they animated this scene as well. So good. Like it's slow. Like it is like the fact that they are like consciously decided to, hey, yeah, instead of just making this like a still frame and then just animating the tears, which is, you know, what usually happens in an anime production, right? Because they are, you know, pressed for time, budgetary reasons, and whatever. But the fact that they also animate like the hand moving, the head tilting around, the hair as well. The mouth, look at the mouth, look at the way Aki's like biting his lips, trying to suppress and hold his emotions. It's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Like you can visibly see like Aki just trying to, you know, biting his lips, just trying to hold it in. Really, really good stuff. And of course, Denji talking about like, hey, I didn't cry for Himeno, I didn't cry for all of those people dying. What is wrong with me, right? And it goes to like Denji's whole, I guess, connection to people and one another, right? Because like he was sad for Pochita, but what about everybody else though? What about Aki? What about Power? He didn't cry for Himeno. What about Makima? And these questions are like what drives Denji's like development further on, right? Because Denji is asking like a really, really like interesting question, right? Do I actually care about them? Am I not human anymore? Do I not feel anything anymore? Is something wrong with me? Right? Genuinely interesting questions. Also paired with the fact that Denji has been living like the life that he has been wanting, right? Goes back to like episode 2? When Denji was with Aki for the first time and they were like going on with you know with the with a fiend that they were trying to dispel at this house, right? Denji was talking about like, you know, they were talking about like dreams, right? And Denji was talking about like my life is a 10 out of 10, you know, like I'm living the best life of, you know, I'm living the best life. I got like food, I can sleep, I can work with like a really, really sexy lady and whatever. Like my life is perfect. This is everything I wanted. So why am I not feeling anything? And now Denji is asking this again, but on different contexts, right? My friends just died. Friends, quote unquote, right? Because Denji is also like also thinking about like, are they actually friends? Are they actually, am I actually that close? I mean, Himeno did say that she wanted to be my friend, but like, are the feelings mutual? Or are these all a lie? You know, like all of these like emotional stances that Denji has been like figuring out and trying to like understand. Like he's trying to understand himself. And it's something that hasn't really been explored all that much, especially in like shonen stuff. And this is only the beginning, and I'm really, really excited to see how the anime adaptation handles like Denji's development into the future, because like that part is like one of the parts that a lot of people seem to overlooked in terms of like in terms of like the story of Chainsaw Man. because it was never all that prominent in the manga. I mean, it's there, but most people were like focusing on the other things, right? So really glad that the anime is like really focusing hard on it, especially with like the help of like music and animation and whatever. So yeah, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. And of course, Denji looks into power as he was, thinking about it. Then he says, why bother? Why bother taking it so seriously? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's that denial and sense of like, he's conscious about it. He knows what he is feeling, and he knows that what he is feeling is technically wrong on an emotional level, because like no normal human should be feeling this way, right? I should be feeling something, right? I should be feeling emotional. I should be sad, right? But I'm not. So what's wrong with me, right? Is there something wrong with me? But then he brushes it off and going like, it doesn't matter. So he knows that something's wrong, but he just decided to, to not think about it all that much, because at this point in the story, he doesn't feel like it is something serious. But the fact that we are talking about it, the fact that the show and the story is focusing on it, definitely means that it is serious in one way or another. Flows really well. This scene flows really well with both of them leaving and then these two coming in. Like the camera just pans to the right, like just flows really well. Flows really, really well from scene to scene. Reflections. This moment is just So like, okay, how do I without spoiling stuff? Okay, so like, I love how crows are being paired with Makima, right? Especially when especially in context with like the previous episode, right? So if you notice what happened in the previous episode, right, when Makima was doing her hand things, right? The moment when the first dude was like really, really like scared and like, hey dude, something's off, a crow appears, right? That is the first thing that he notices, right? That's the first thing that he looks, right? The camera pans to the crow, right? The crow goes, ah! and then the dude looks, right? Then when the second dude explodes, of course, again, we're seeing a lot of crows. And as we switch to Makima in the temple, the crows are in the back. So there's a lot of heavy emphasis of of crows, right? Are these crows or ravens? Now that I'm thinking about it. But heavy emphasis on the birds, right, with Makima. And now that the previous episode is over, and then we're jumping back to here, and then we're seeing them again, especially in like the graveyard. Man, it kind of does give like a sense of like worry and like a sense of like a benevolent being just looking down on you every now and again, right? Because like, now people are gonna look at the birds and they're gonna go like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on, right? Because of like the previous episode. Like, if the birds are tied to Makima, then does that mean that, is Makima like watching everything? Like it just makes this whole scene a lot more, not sinister. Sinister is the wrong word to use here. It's a lot more there's a sense of underlying threat and danger, or the other way around, a sense of protection, right? But finally getting to see anime Mads Mikkelsen, Kishibe over here. The whole scene of him just beating the shit out of these two, just really well executed. Just like really well. Love the camera angles. Low angle shot, basically saying that yeah, Kishibe is in control. Like he is overtaking the scene. He is overtaking the frame. Yeah, he is in control. Denji and Power, like, they don't stand a chance. Love these two shots of these Dutch tilt shots of Kishibe coming into frame, coming into the camera, and then pairing it up with Power and Denji also gearing up and coming into frame. Oh, look at it's so good. It's hard because you need to make it consistent, right? Because you are working on an angle, you're working on a it's a technique known as foreshortening, where objects are way bigger in front and just way smaller in the back. Ooh, love that trail shot. Yeah, really well done. Really well done. But yeah, this entire, like, just great. Just absolutely great. Love this shot as well. Love this shot. Oh, so good. Fox Devil not coming in. Focusing again on the apple. We talked about this before. Because like I said before in the reaction and in the beginning, like, there's so many stuff surrounding, like, this fruit, right? Like, you can talk about, like, the fact, you can talk about, like, how this is Denji showing his his feelings towards Aki, right? Hey dude, I'm giving you this apple, right? But then Aki never really taking the apple. Like, think of that as you will. Also, the idea of an apple usually being associated with, like, the fruit of knowledge in the Bible, where man made their first sin. Also symbolizing a deal with the devil and whatever, right? There's a lot of stuff surrounding an apple. So I love that they are focusing a lot on that apple in this episode, because ultimately the episode ends with Aki about to make a deal with the devil, right? This scene caught me off guard. I'm not sure if this was in the manga or not, but it's been a long while, but it is so funny seeing Denji just losing it and just like, yeah, like, it's so funny. It's so funny and it's so in character for the both of them. Like these two goofballs. I cannot wait to see more of their stupid antics in the future. Because the first season is only the beginning, right? First season is just basically them starting off in like the wrong foot, slowly becoming more and more best friends and warming up. So seeing this was, like, really, really funny. They make a plan, and look at this. They're working together. It's so extra. I love it. It's so good. Love the direction in the scene so much. Up. Denji comes in. Denji, my dude, you gotta realize that Kishibe can see the shadow of your axe in the door, my dude. It's not really a surprise. Take those stupid glasses off. And they both lost, but it is progress. And then we cut back to here, and we already talked about this. Oh, so good. So good. All right, let's look at. All right, before we look at the ED, I'm gonna look at chat for a bit. Now that we are watching anime, we want to know more about what's going on inside Aki's head and his thought process. Yeah, yeah, true. Aki read those letters after. Hang on, let me find that scene again. Aki read those letters after telling the advisors he will continue to work. What he would have said if those advisors came after he read Himeno's letter. Very interesting. Like, would it change? I'm gonna say no. Well, I'm gonna say no. There may be more hesitation from Aki, but I'm gonna say no. Like, even if Aki has read these letters before he made the decision to tell the advisors, like, yeah, I'm gonna make a deal with this new devil and whatnot. I'm gonna say no. Like, Aki's mind and determination has been locked in ever since he saw Himeno dying in episode 8. Like, the moment Aki sees Himeno gone is the moment where Aki decided, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna defeat this fucking gun devil. So, would it change? I'm gonna say no. But it is an interesting idea and thought process. Like what if the scene happened before he said yes? Turbo Granny says, I'm glad they're only making 12 episodes. I'm sure the production staff gonna learn a lot from this season. Like, sometimes there's still messy and junky stuff. Yeah. I think 12 episodes is perfect considering the quality that they are trying to reach and how realistic it is to how realistic the how realistic the overall production would take to deliver that level of quality, right? Because if you're gonna make like something like this level of quality and you're going for like 24 episodes, you're gonna need time. Even if they did release Chainsaw Man 24 episodes right now, like after episode 12, we're still gonna continue with episode 13, whatever. The second half is gonna be way worse than the first half. Like the quality drop. I'm sorry. The quality drop would be way more noticeable. So I'm really glad that we are only getting 12 episodes, and here's hoping that the next 12 episodes would be on par, if not more, better than this. Like, I really hope that they are still like consistently trying to reach that film level that they set out for in this season, and that they succeeded, right? Because I can totally see them going, well not like the people behind the show, but like the producers and like the people behind Studio Mappa in general, like the executives or whatever, they're gonna see like Chainsaw Man being like this popular, and they're gonna go, no, we need the next season now. We need to rush this. We need to, you know, carry on this hype. So that's like the one thing that I'm worried about, because they can totally just go that route. And if they do, then obviously they're gonna have to like sacrifice a couple of things, including, I would assume, like the storyboards and whatever. Like, all of the stuff that you're seeing in like this season could have easily be done in a more simpler and traditional way. Where was it? Like this moment when Aki was crying, like, remember what I said? Like, this moment could have just been a still frame panning up with no animation at all except for like the tears. Like If this was a normal anime production, that is probably the route that they are going for, right? Because it's easy. It's easy to do, right? You draw one frame, and then the animation that you would do is just to add like the tears. But here, no. Aki's body is moving, the hand is moving, his arms are moving. Every bit of character of Aki is moving, right? That is so extra. And it adds more to the scene. But it's always a question of, do you have to do it, right? Now, obviously, we all appreciate it, but like, I can definitely see like some executive at Map or whatever look at this and they're like, yeah, you can you can just cut that out and just make it normally so we can churn it out and just make it faster, right? So I'm hoping that is not gonna be the case. Yes, it would mean a longer production. Yes, it would mean that season 2 is gonna come out like on a later date, especially considering the fact that Studio Map is gonna make like 100 new animes next year or whatever. But hey, if it means we're gonna get quality, then I don't mind at all. I mean, I say this as a manga reader because I already know the story, but as an anime only, I can definitely see people getting agitated. Xiao says, that's the thing, they could have taken more time for this season, but they didn't. The Mappa had all the time in the world, but the higher-ups decided to do it for October. I mean, as far as quality goes, I would say the only issue that this season of Chainsaw Man has, I mean, it's definitely the CGI, right? I don't hate the CGI. I mean, I've even praised the CGI a lot, but if there's one aspect that I would say is like just not as like high as everything else, considering like the storyboarding and like the cinematography or whatever, it's definitely the CGI. But then again, the CGI was a choice by the director himself, right? Like that was like straight up already decided during the beginning of Chainsaw Man's production. Probably because they know that they're probably not gonna make it, so the CGI has to be there. But again, so far the CGI has been really great. Maybe like this, maybe just like one or two shots that were kind of wonky, but everything else has been like really good. Last episode was definitely clear that there's some dip in quality. This episode proves that like, you want quality, we're gonna give you quality. Who directed episode 10 anyways? I'm actually curious. Hang on. Chainsaw Man anime, list of episodes. Tatsuya Yoshihara. Ah. He was the person who directed episode 4, which also has like the the Aki morning routine, which I praise like in the beginning of the stream. So makes total fucking sense. Yeah. Completely agree on this. They will take like 3 seasons. Like before we even begin with before the first season was even like released, like I think most of us already like agreed that Chainsaw Man needs at least like 30 episodes to complete all of part 1. So no surprise there. Yeah. Season 4, I really hope. I mean, the quickest that it will be released is 2024. Like October, fall 2024. if they want to maintain this level of quality and production, right? At the earliest, I can see fall 2023, so it's like a 1 year production at the earliest, and that is if they force them to release it like next year. But I really hope that they take their time and stop picking up new shows. Studio Mappa, please give some shows to other anime studios. Like, please, like they need their money as well. You know, like those animators need to produce something. Like, fucking collecting the Infinity Stones over the year. Jesus Christ. At this point, I would not be surprised if Studio Mappa announced like, hey, yeah, we're readapting Berserk. if that happens, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even surprised. Yeah, I really hope they take their time. I really hope they take their time. I mean, they definitely learn a lot for this from this production. Okay, ED time. So personally, I fucking love this the stylistic choice of the ED, but I can tell you right now, it is a fucking pain in the ass to basically try to synchronize all of it. like with the amount of frantic camera movements, like the camera's going like animators are gonna be like, oh fuck me. Trust me, it is fucking hard. I guess with the 2D medium, it's less hard than say CGI because if we are using 3D models here, then that's gonna be like way worse. Denji hanging out with the dogs. I really love that. Can't really talk much about it, but I really love it as a manga reader. Hiding the faces of the dogs, very interesting. Denji with the collar. Eating really, really thick noodles. Manga readers, if you know, you know. Cola flavored Chupa Chups. Zombie Devil. Eternity Devil. Tanaman. Sawatari, just like a couple of frames. Running, chasing towards Pochita, trying to find him. See, I thought these were medicines, but no, they're just jams, and that's just Denji trying to make his world famous toast. Smoke effects. Running, running, running. What are you running from, Denji? Oh, that was nothing. I thought there was something chasing the energy, but there isn't. And that is the end of the episode. Wow. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Great episode. Great episode. Just remember, Chainsaw Man is 100% individual mappa. Yes, that is true. Not relying on a third-party production community like Toho, Animation, Aniplex, Kadokawa, and such. Yeah, but still, just because it is almost 100% produced by Studio Mappa doesn't mean that the higher-ups at Studio Mappa has no say in it. I mean... Alright, chat. I think that's pretty much it for me. This has been a really great episode of Chainsaw Man. I really enjoyed it. And can't wait for the last 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man 2 to release next week. Also, next week I'm gonna be reading the Chainsaw Man manga. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to hit like on the stream. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.